Hi everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to show you my year-end empties. This is everything that I used up in the year 2019 and I'm very excited. I have 100% spent less than I used up, which was my main goal for 2019 to help curb my spending. So I'm really excited that I reached that goal. So it's time to show you my empties. Now this only includes color cosmetics, nail polish, and fragrance. So I don't include any skincare and I don't include any hair care just because I feel like that's more necessary than this other stuff is. Everything I'm showing you today is kind of the add-ons to what's truly necessary to your routine. And so you don't see my full empties. If you want to see my full empties, go ahead and check out my empties playlist. You can see everything I use up because I included it all. Enjoy. Hi everyone, these are my empties. I'm so excited. So this is all of the stuff that I used up, not skincare or hair care. This is all the stuff that I used up in 2019. This is really good, I think. This looks much better than last year, in my opinion. Last year did not look so great, but this year I'm looking much healthier of using up. So let's go through some of these items, see what I've used up. And yeah, this is kind of like my last thing. This is like my last 1919, I was about to say 1919 year. This is the last thing I need to show you for 2019, and then we're on to a brand new year. Yay! Okay, so let's get into, where should we start? Should we start here? Let's start here. Okay, so I only used up one foundation. I thought I was going to finish up my Lancome foundation, and I was working on my Wet n Wild foundation. Neither of that worked, but I did finish up my L'Oreal Paris Pro Glow. Yep, that's right. I'm in the shade 207. This is my summer shade. It was in a Project Pan, as you can see, and it is all gone. My one foundation. I seem to only use up 1 to 2 foundations a year. That seems to be my average, so I'm glad that I used up one. If that's what I'm going to use up, I'm glad I used it up. I used up 2 powders. This is the one I just used up this morning that I'm filming this. This is a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is their loose powder. This took me so long to use up, but I'm glad it's finally gone and get out of my collection. 2020 will be the year of the powders. I just know it. I just have too many of them. Probably because I was working on this all year. This has product in it, as you can see, but I've moved a bronzer into here. This was my Pure and Julep pressed powder, just setting powder. I just moved into this compact, and once again, as you can see, I put a bronzer into it. This is from my Tarte Showstopper palette. I want to move that bronzer out, so I'd use it more, so I moved it into here. But think of this as an empty, even though it's full. Those powders were fine. It was the Pure Balancing Act. I thought that was fine. I didn't see anything magical about either of those. Nail polishes. Yes, nail polish. Okay. I did not use up very many of them. And apparently I threw away some of my nail polishes that I used up. I have 3 juleps here. You know, I'm always kind of on the mood to use up juleps. I used up the beautiful teal in Lisa. I used up this red, which is super fun, in Glen. I think this is like at the beginning of the year I used that up. And then Carmella, which is just this beautiful neutral sheen. I love that one. I love that formula. That might be my favorite nail polish formula. I used up the Ulta, this is mauve something, golden mauve nail polish, really like that color too, and this mini OPI, which I think is in Diet Coke from the Coca-Cola collection. I did use up a top coat. This is the Zoya Naked Manicure Glossy Seal. Love this top coat. Zoya is also a top favorite when it comes to formula. My only palette I used up, and I didn't use up any eyeshadows this year. It's kind of crazy to think about, but this is the Becca Afterglow palette. I was using this in my Pan That Face palette. I used 2 up completely. One has been moved to another pan, but I'm going to declutter those other 2, so I'm calling this an empty. I think it's totally worth it. Let's go on to, we'll do fragrance because it's in the way here. This is the DKNY Be Delicious. You guys know in 2019 I had set the goal to finish 1 large fragrance, and I did. This was in a Project Pan to help me use it up, and it is all gone. I believe this is 1.7 fluid ounce. Yep, 1.7. I do like the scent. I'm just no longer wearing it. It's a little bit younger for me now. And I used up, count them, 4 Scentbird fragrances. The Moschino Cheap and Chic, Moschino Pink Banquet, the Versace Eros and the Gucci Bamboo. Didn't fall in love with any of those, but I'm glad I tested them. I have a lot more Scentbird to go. You guys know I kind of went through a fragrance thing and I had to basically stop buying fragrance. Oh, stop rolling. And now I have to go through my backlog of fragrance. Mascaras. Look at all these mascaras I used this year. This is a lot more than I expected. I have the Almay One Coat Multi-Benefit one. I don't remember anything about that one. The ones I just finished up, this is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara and the Lancome Sills Booster XL. It's just their lash primer. I just finished those up as well. The Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I remember liking this mascara. This was a really good lengthening mascara. It didn't give too much volume, but I really liked the way it lengthened. What is this? Oh, the Monster Big. Yeah, the Lancome Monster Big. I don't remember anything about this, if I liked it or not, so wasn't anything great. I got this for Christmas last year. This is the MAC In Extreme Mascara. What does this even look like? Wait a second. Was this straight out when I started using it? For some reason, that's ringing a bell. Oh, plastic wand. Rare for me to like something like that. Maybe I loved it. I don't know. Do you remember? Nothing. You know what's funny? I look back at this, and the only ones I really liked were that Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I did like the CoverGirl, the Supersizer. I finished 2 of these. These are some of my favorite mascaras. I won't be repurchasing it just because the wand is throwing me off on it. It's got that flat wand, but I really like the formula on this. Yeah, do they make this anymore? I don't even know. They don't really sell it. Well, they don't sell CoverGirl here in Germany, so it's hard for me to get my hands on. Just push that to the side there. I finished up 8 mascaras, if you can believe it or not, which is, I feel like, an awful lot. Is that right? 8 mascaras. And I've been using that Kush mascara for 3 months. That means in 9 months, I used up 6 mascaras. That can't possibly be right. But it's here. Maybe some of these had dried out. A lot of these were older mascaras in my collection, so maybe they had gone bad faster. That might be it. I only have 1 brow product. This is the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. I'm using one of these right now and it's almost done. So technically I think I used like 2 brow products this year. Just the one I'm using right now will be done in like a month. Not even, maybe like another 2 weeks or so. But definitely in January, so I like this one. And I have it in the shade Ash Brown. If you haven't tried this yet, give this a go. I think it's well worth $5. Okay, look at all these primers. Yes, primers was a major goal of mine in 2019. I wanted to use up a bunch of minis, and I did. I used up 9 primers. Oh my god, 9 primers. No wonder I was able to hit my goal. One of my favorites was this Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I love this one. I'm going to see if this ever goes on sale. I probably will pick it up. I just don't like the way it's packaged. I don't know, it's just not my favorite, but I did like this one. I thought that one was really good. I've got 3 MAC Prep and Prime, which is kind of crazy to me. I've got 2 of the Natural Radiance Base Lumiere in the pink, Radiant Pink shade. This is a lotion-based one. It is slightly pink. I think they're nice. I just don't know if they're special. But I don't need radiance in my skin, so maybe that's it. I did like the Skin Base Visage from MAC. This one was probably my favorite MAC one that I used up. And it's like a pore filling one. Similar to the Milk Blur Stick, just different formulas. The Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Don't remember a thing about this, don't care. The Cover FX Illuminating Primer is one I just finished up. This is definitely illuminating, again, something I don't need, but I think it is a good product. It's just not what I need in my collection. The Laura Geller Spackle Treatment Even Tone. This has a tint to it, but I liked it. I won't go out of my way to repurchase it, but I'm glad it's not in my collection. And the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is my last mini primer. I thought that this did a good job of priming my skin, and I inherently like this. It's just silicone base, so if I'm having like bad skin or I know my period's coming up, I can't reach for this guy. And my 1 full-size primer, the Stila One Step Correct. This was in my most expensive project pan, and this took a good long time to use up. This was a 6-month primer, so I'm very pleased that I was able to use this up. I think this is a nice primer. I got it on sale working at Ulta. It was part of the 21 Days of Beauty. I'm glad I bought it on sale. I'm glad I tried it. I don't need to repurchase it again. So many primers. Whew, that was like exhausting. I'm like out of breath. I have 3 makeup setting sprays. 2 are the Urban Decay All-Nighters in the old packaging. I still have some more of these to go. These are now 3 years old in my collection, but I haven't opened them. So I like these. I will forever be repurchasing these. So they're just gonna hang out. And then I've got a MAC Fix Plus. I've been trying to do some back to MAC style projects, like getting these ready to go back. So I'm glad I used this one up. Again, something I love to repurchase. I can get these on sale sometimes. These have hit Ultra 21 Day of Beauty already, so I've like kind of have a stockpile of both the Urban Decay and the MAC Fix Plus, and I don't mind because I love them. In terms of eyeliners, look at all these eyeliners, guys. Like, I don't know how many eyeliners I expected to use up, but this seems more than I expected. I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 eyeliners I used up, which is just crazy. I don't know, I'm like very proud of myself. I wasn't expecting this many eyeliners. I have 1 liquid. This is BYS. This is the heart-shaped one. I was using this all year, and I've just decided it's been open since January 2019. It's time to let it go. It probably should have been gone before that, but I like that heart stamp. And there's still product in it. It's just time for it to go. I have this Makeup Forever in 116. This was a great formula, a great shade. It was kind of like a taupey gray shade. I love this for my eyes. I thought this was fantastic. I would 100% rebuy this if it goes on sale. I think I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit or something. Don't remember where I got that. I know I did not pay full price for that one. This was another sample. This is the Clinique Skinny Stick, and this is in Sleek Teak. Love this. This is actually on my to repurchase. I wish Clinique didn't test on animals, but this was such a beautiful gray. I'm not going to get swabs out of any of these. I don't know why I tried to do that. This was so beautiful. It's a really thin tip. Like, look at that. You can barely even see how thin that tip is. It is so fantastic. Love that with my whole heart. Okay. I just wish that was cruelty-free. I have the Pacifica eyeliner. This was in Fringe. This is like a brown shade. I can't get it out of the thing anymore, which is why I think I remember I like sharpened it and stuck it back in there and then I couldn't get it out. But that is gone. I also used the Julep When Pencil Meets Gel. This was a black and it was very nice. All my eyeliners, I'm looking at this going, actually I liked all my eyeliners this year. And this was an Ardency inliner in black. This one probably was my least favorite of the year, but I don't remember disliking it. Just all the eyeliners. I'm so proud of that. All right, last but certainly not least, lip products. Look at all of these minis I used up. Oh my God. You've seen these throughout the years. This was part of my 2019 mini lip use up, and I only focused on minis, and so the only one full size in here was not really part of that project. And that is the baby lips. This is something I had thrown in my purse for the summer and used that up. All right, let's look at minis, shall we? I've got 2 of the Lipstick Queen. I've got Morning Sunshine and Frog Prince. Those are both gone. Those were color changers. Liked those. I've got 3 Bite Beauty products. I was working a little bit more on Bite Beauty because they go bad. I've got Chai, which I've once again repurchased. Actually, it was gifted to me by my best girlfriend, Jenny, but I have Chai back in my collection. I bought Glissé, which is this one because it went on sale at Sephora and I absolutely love this one. So I bought the full size of it. And then I've got the Bite Beauty Papaya Lip Gloss. I did not repurchase this one, but I liked it and I used it up. I think it was starting to go bad, so I'm glad that is out of my collection. I've got this Tarte. It was kind of like a tinted lip balm, to be honest with you, in the shade Nude. Just used that up. Enjoyed it. Probably won't be purchasing it just because of the packaging. I've got the Marinesse Cheeky Kiss, and this was in the shade 08 Cheeky Kiss. Is that the shade? Oh, it's the Marinesse Glossy Kiss, yes, shade Cheeky Kiss. The color on this was only good on me part-time of the year, so that was interesting. Inherently, I like the formula, it's just the color was a little off. I have 3 of the Clinique Chubby Sticks. I have Pink Sherbet, Melon, and Fuzzy Wuzzy. I'm almost done with my 4th one, but these again all in that project pan. I really like the Chubby Sticks. I wish Clinique was cruelty-free. Dun 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 dun! theme of the year. I've got the YSL Tinted Oil. This took me all year to use up. I'm glad this is finally gone. Whew, I never thought that thing was going to end. I have the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Icon. This got all over my teeth. I do have another mini of this one. I'm just scared to use it because this one got all over my teeth. But I thought the color was good. I thought the formula was good. Once it set, it's just making it set was a... Oh, it was a bear and a half. Okay. This is the Hourglass in the shade Peacemaker. This, again, beautiful shade, great formula. This was a little bit drying, if I remember correctly, but I like chubby sticks. I don't know if they're popular again, but like I'm enjoying them. I have so many to use up, but like that's a type of lipstick I really like because I like tinted lip balms, and I feel like that's like a tinted lip balm and a lipstick put together. Speaking of tinted lip balms, I've got the Sugar Fresh in the shade Petal. This was a pink. I use these up pretty quickly if I'm focusing on them and really slow if I don't focus on them. I did not focus on this one, so it took me a while. But eventually I got through it, and that's all that matters. In terms of lip glosses, I've got three. I've got the Tarte H2O gloss. Loved this one. I thought the formula on this was really good, and the shade was perfect for summer. I really enjoyed using that. And the packaging. In terms of packaging, this might be my favorite of the year. It's got those little water drops on it. So cute. In terms of formula, this was my favorite gloss, even though I really like the Hang 10. This is Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Goddess. Goddess? Yep, Goddess. This was such a lovely lavender purple, and this was a surprise empty. I used this up in a month without even really meaning to. And then I've got the Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. This most definitely plumps your lips, and I enjoyed that, but it's not something I look for, and it does burn slightly, so just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because that could make or break you. So if I bring everything back out here, you will see I have used up 59 beauty products, which is crazy to think about. 59 for the entire year, which is good. I've got a lot more work to do. I would love to see an eyeshadow palette here next year, or at least some sort of empty eyeshadow would be nice. But still using my products is good. I would like to see maybe another bronzer or blush in here. A lot more powders, more eyeliners. So I don't know, I'm very pleased with this number. I think laying this all out here is good. I'm very happy. This makes me happy. Does this make you happy? What's your favorite product of mine that I used up? What's something you think I could do better on? What do you think, like what areas do you think I can use up more product in? That would be interesting to know for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a wonderful new year. See you in 2020. Bye.